I'm 1 week postpartum and my husband is not home right now. He is out of the house for the morning, so he'll be back this afternoon. So I'm home alone with my newborn and my toddler. It's taken me an hour and a half to get to this point right now where I'm getting ready for the day. So let's finally get ready for the day. I still think that this body wash and this lotion is the best combo. The things that they tell you in the hospital too are kind of crazy. They're like, hey, don't put any scented lotions or perfumes on because the baby needs to know your natural scent. Okay, I get it, but then how long do I do that for? Like, how long do I not put a scented lotion on my body? I can only take smelling like sweat for so long. The day we got home, I was like, really want to put lotion on, but I want my favorite lotion. And Chris was like, you spent 2 days in the hospital with that baby on your chest. That baby knows what you smell like. He's gonna need to know what your lotion and your perfume smells like too. And I was like, ding, ding, ding. And I definitely have been learning to trust my motherly instincts. My first baby was a NICU baby. He was in the NICU for a month. And so I don't feel like my motherly instincts really kicked in for a long time because of that. I was just like scared to do anything. Where'd the sun go? Should I turn the light on? Anyways, the baby still likes me with my favorite lotion on, so we're good. Don't even get me started on the pacifier. They were like, don't give the baby a pacifier until breastfeeding is well established. I get it, but then they were like, don't give the baby a pacifier until it's 3 to 4 weeks old. No. I have been stressing about this stupid pacifier for the last week because that's what they told me in the hospital. They were like, do not give the baby a passy if you're breastfeeding. You don't want to confuse the baby. And I'm like, I literally just need a dang minute. I spent the last week learning my baby's hunger cues, and when I bring him to the breast and he's falling asleep and he's not actually hungry, he's just tired but wants to be comforted, I'm going to give him pacifier. So today I caved. I was like, this baby literally keeps falling asleep on my chest. I'm just going to give him a passy. 10 seconds later, gave him the passy, fell asleep. 10 seconds after that, spit the passy out because he was comfortably asleep. I think just the transferring from like being on me to being on like a cold bed or somewhere cold without like that comfort was waking him up. And honestly, that felt really good because I feel like my motherly instincts kicked in there. And my sleep score last night was a 39. I did in fact turn the TV on for my toddler, sue me. I just think about how much TV my parents let me watch. I turned out pretty great. We're definitely in the middle of finding a new routine and what works best for us, especially with me being 1 week postpartum. I know that our routine is constantly going to change over the next couple months while I'm on maternity leave, starting to work out again, and just like what this is gonna look like for us. And then our routine is totally gonna change again when I go back to work. Also, I'm all for romanticizing your life. If you need to romanticize every little thing just to enjoy your life, fucking do it. Why be miserable when you can be like, oh my God, a black diaper after the hospital because I just gave birth and a black matching nursing bra and matching set. That is something I said to myself in the last week. Thanks for getting ready with me, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.